You'd wake up and instantly feel it. That spark of life pulsing through you. That rock-hard morning wood in your underwear. No alarm needed. No coffee. Your body was already wide awake, loud and clear. I'm alive. I'm ready. And it didn't matter if you were 20, 30, or 40. Your mornings began with power, energy, and desire. But now? Now it's rare. Maybe once a week. Maybe not even that. You wake up, stretch, stare at the ceiling, and feel nothing. Everything's quiet. Flat. The fire's gone cold. No drive. No excitement. Not even the urge to smile at your own reflection. And you ask yourself, what happened to me? Here's the truth. It's not just age. This isn't normal. It's a sign. A wake-up call you can't ignore. Because if you're still feeling this, that means the fire is still in there. It's just waiting for you to light it again. Sure, you could give up. Say, oh well, getting old. But why? Why settle when you could feel that strength again? When you could wake up proud, confident, full of energy, not for anyone else, but for yourself. Now is the time to remember who you are. A man. A man who deserves power, desire, and joy. And yes, you can get it back. No pills. No shame. No hopelessness. Just the right steps and a decision to say, I'm ready for change. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is Dr. Tom Hanson. I'm a retired urologist. For over 35 years, I helped men regain their health, their confidence, and their sense of masculinity. I didn't just work in a small exam room. I ran a men's health clinic, served as deputy director, and treated patients every single day. I've seen firsthand how aging can quietly chip away at a man's strength, desire, and hope. And I also know exactly what most doctors do in these situations. You come in with a problem, and they hand you a prescription. No questions. No real conversation. Just pills. And sure, at first, they seem like a miracle. You take the pill, and boom, everything works again. But that's an illusion. Because very soon, your body starts to depend on it. Physically and mentally. It stops doing the work on its own. It just waits for the pill. And when you don't take it, nothing happens. That's how dependence starts. Silent but dangerous. Without the pill, no reaction. No confidence. No desire. You become disconnected from your own power, relying on a chemical switch to feel like a man again. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be that way. There are dozens of safe, natural, and simple ways to bring back strong, healthy erections. To reignite your energy, your desire, your sense of life. No pills. No side effects. No dependence. And that's exactly what we're going to explore together. Step by step. Honestly. Respectfully. Man to man. But before we dive in, do me a favor. Leave a comment below with your city and country. I'd really love to see how far this message is reaching. No matter where you're watching from, just know you're not alone. We're in this together. And your comeback story starts now. Now let's talk about real masculine power. You want to get back that energy you used to feel every morning, don't you? You want to wake up again with that inner fire, that firmness, that readiness to take on the world. Well, what I'm about to share with you could change everything. I'm talking about ancient Taiwanese techniques for restoring erections and male vitality. This isn't fantasy or folklore. These are real, time-tested practices that have been used for centuries. Traditional Taiwanese medicine has always placed a deep focus on men's health. They understood that an erection isn't just about the body, it's a reflection of a man's inner energy, his fire. The masters taught that male power is directly connected to blood flow, pelvic muscle function, and the overall energetic balance in the body. They used specific breathing techniques, gentle exercises, stretches, and massage of key areas to wake up the parts of the body that age tries to shut down. And here's the best part, it's all done without pills. No chemicals. No dependency. You need to understand this. Restoring your erections and energy is not a fantasy. It's absolutely possible if you're willing to give your body a little attention and consistency. Once you start using these methods, you'll feel your body waking up. The strength you thought was gone? It comes back. Picture this. You wake up in the morning and there's pressure down there. Your penis feels like it's about to burst through your underwear. Not because of some stimulant, but because your body is working the way it's supposed to. Naturally. Powerfully. You're not dependent. You're in control again. And this is just the beginning. In the next part, I'll show you the actual exercises. No shame. No awkwardness. Just clear, simple steps, man to man. Anyone can do them, even if you've never tried anything like this before. But for now, leave a comment below. Have you ever heard of Eastern techniques for male health? Maybe you've seen them but never tried? Or tried but didn't stick with it? Share your experience. It matters, because you're not alone. This is a space for men, and we're here to support each other. It's time to move from talk to action. Right now, I'm going to show you one of the simplest, yet most powerful techniques that men in the East have used for centuries to restore their strength. It has a curious name, deer breathing. But don't let the name fool you. This is no joke. This is a serious practice for men who want to bring back strong, natural erections and awaken deep masculine energy from within. Why the deer? In Eastern medicine, the deer is a symbol of vitality, endurance, and masculine longevity. And for good reason. In the wild, male deer are incredibly active during mating season, full of drive and stamina. This technique is based on that image. It helps stimulate the lower body, increase blood flow to the pelvic area, and ignite the spark many men have forgotten they even had. Let's get to it. Sit comfortably. Keep your back straight but relaxed. Rest your hands on your thighs. You can close your eyes if it helps you focus. Now, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose. Imagine the air filling not just your chest, but your belly. Breathe in from the base upward. As you do, focus your attention on the area between your anus and your testicles, a key point where vital energy channels meet. Hold your breath for 2 to 3 seconds. At that moment, gently contract your pelvic muscles, like you're trying to stop yourself from peeing midstream. Feel those muscles wake up. Hold that tension for a few seconds. Then slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing all the tension. And repeat. Do 10 cycles. Slowly, mindfully, fully focused on what you're feeling. With every breath in, you're awakening energy below. With every breath out, you're releasing stagnation, fear, and weakness. After a few minutes, you might feel warmth, pulsing, even slight pressure in your penis. That's a good sign. It means blood is moving, muscles are activating, and your body is remembering what it's capable of. The secret is consistency. Do this practice every day, morning and evening. It takes just 5 minutes. And the effects? You'll feel them. After a week, you'll wake up and notice something's different. Confidence returning, desire stirring, real, natural energy rising from within. In the next part, we'll add movement. Because breath awakens the energy, but movement directs it. We're going to gather your masculine strength like a river and channel it right where it matters. But for now, drop a comment below. Do you ever feel tension, heaviness, or discomfort in your pelvic area? Have you ever told anyone about it? Be honest. This space is judgment-free. Just men helping men. If you've practiced the deer breathing technique, you've already started warming up the engine. Now it's time to take the next step. Another ancient tool that men in the East used for centuries to maintain their masculine power. It's called the root compression technique. What is it? The root refers to the base of your penis, the area where it connects to your body. This is where key blood vessels and nerves run, responsible for your firmness and sensitivity. And it's often the first area to suffer when blood flow weakens, muscles go soft, and tension builds up. The principle is simple. You learn to control these muscles, not through stimulation, but through intentional contraction. When done regularly, this strengthens the vessels, boosts circulation, increases sensitivity, and leads to stronger, longer-lasting erections. Let's break it down. Sit comfortably, ideally on the edge of a chair. Keep your spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath slowly through your nose. As you exhale, contract your pelvic muscles, just like you're trying to stop a stream of urine mid-flow. That's the root compression. Hold that tension for 3 to 5 seconds. Feel like you're drawing the base of your body inward. Then, relax completely. Exhale fully. Repeat 10 times. Start with 1 round per day. After a week, do it twice, morning and evening. The goal isn't how many reps you do, but how well you do them. Feel the control. Feel the power. Root compression is like a gym workout, but for your intimate muscles. The more you train, the stronger your foundation becomes. And a strong foundation means powerful, confident, lasting erections. And yes, don't be surprised if after a couple of weeks you notice your penis looking slightly bigger when aroused. That's not your imagination. That's your body working again, just like it used to. You've already started the journey. You've learned how to breathe correctly. You've begun to control your muscles. You're waking up parts of yourself that have been dormant for years. And now, it's time to activate your masculine power to the fullest. Today, I want to introduce you to an ancient Eastern practice known as the 3 Yang method. This isn't magic. It's a structured system based on energetic balance. In Taoist medicine, Yang represents masculine energy, strength, drive, heat. And the three yangs are the three levels of masculine power you must awaken to fully restore your vitality: physical, sexual, and mental. The first yang, the body. This is the foundation you've already started building. The pelvic muscles. The breathing. Root compression. A strong body is the conductor of energy. Without physical strength and flow, a stable erection isn't possible. The second yang, the fire below. This is your sexual energy. It often lies dormant in men after 50. Not because it's gone, but because it hasn't been activated. You need to learn how to feel heat in your lower abdomen. Focus on this area during breathing and contractions. Visualize it like igniting hot coals. This is your internal power source. The third yang, the mind. Yes, the mind. Because if your head is filled with fear, shame, or doubt, your energy drains. You could be doing everything right physically, but if your thoughts are anxious, your results will be weak. The three yang method teaches you to turn your focus inward, to clear the mental noise, because confidence starts in your mind. Now listen closely. When you combine all three, you create flow. You're not just breathing. You're not just contracting muscles. You're activating your whole system, your body, your mind, your masculine essence. Here's what to do. Before the practice, sit still and upright. Take a deep breath. As you inhale, visualize energy rising from the base of your body to your chest. Contract your pelvic muscles, like in the root compression technique. Hold that tension and focus your attention on your lower belly, as if you're lighting a fire inside. As you exhale, release the tension, but keep your awareness centered on that inner heat. Repeat 10 times. Each time, go a little deeper, a little stronger, a little more focused. The three yang method isn't just another exercise. It's a shift in how you live in your body. It's how you reclaim control, not through force, but through intention. So we've already talked about these powerful techniques. By now, you know how a few simple, intentional practices, from massage to focused awareness, can boost blood flow, relax your body, and bring back your confidence. But let me tell you this. If you really want to feel like your manhood is starting to smoke in the best way possible, then it's time to talk about the natural products of Taiwanese medicine that work with these techniques like fire and fuel. I'm talking about ancient Eastern formulas that men have relied on for centuries to maintain strength, desire, and lasting energy. These aren't just helpers. They intensify every effect of the techniques we've already discussed. It's like hitting the gas after you've just warmed up the engine. Let's start with wild Taiwanese maca root. Grown high in the mountains where the air is sharp and clean, this root is known locally as tiger's breath. Traditionally, men would take it before their wedding night. Why? Because it fires up the blood, boosts testosterone, and gets your body truly ready. Combined with our techniques, maca works like an inner battery, waking up the power that's still inside you. Next, cordyceps. This mountain-grown mushroom is used by those recovering from exhaustion, stress, and burnout. It increases endurance, improves circulation, and strengthens immunity. One of my patients, let's call him Bob, started taking cordyceps with his morning tea while practicing the techniques we've talked about. 2 weeks later, he told me, "Doc, I'm not just waking up. I'm rising like I've got a 20-year-old engine inside me." And of course, there's Taiwanese ginseng. Not the cheap kind you find at the pharmacy, the real, aged, potent stuff. It nourishes the nervous system, boosts erection strength, and helps you stay aroused without unnecessary tension. It's often used in meditation and energy practices because it keeps your body active and your mind calm. Here's the key. These products work together with the techniques. They're not a replacement. They're fuel. Morning, tea with maca and cordyceps. Daytime, breathing exercises, stretching, mindful attention. Evening, relaxation, stimulation, internal connection. Together, this becomes a system, one that brings long-lasting results. I call it the inner time reversal. Not a disguise, not a gimmick, a real return to control over your body. You don't just feel like you can perform again. You know it. You prove it. With your body, with your confidence, with your strength. And in the next part, I'll show you how to combine all of this into a simple, daily ritual, no longer than 20 minutes a day, but powerful enough to deliver results most men haven't experienced in years. If you're ready to go deeper, write it in the comments. Just say, "I'm ready," or share your thoughts, and we'll move on to the next step together. Are you ready? Then I'll see you in the next step. All right, my friend. If you've made it this far, then you're not just curious, you're serious. And you're ready. We've talked about a lot together, openly, man to man, about what can fade with age and what can be brought back. We discussed breathing, energy in the lower belly, powerful techniques that wake up your blood and your body. We talked about natural Eastern herbs, not magic pills, but real fuel for your inner fire. And now it's time to bring it all together into one simple system. I promised you something you can do in 20 minutes a day. No meds, no stress. Just you, your body, and your attention. I call it the man's return ritual. Let's start with the morning, the first 7 minutes. Begin with a glass of warm water and lemon. It wakes up your system. Next, a tea with maca and cordyceps. That's your fuel for the day. While the tea is steeping, do deer breathing. Sit up straight, breathe deep into your belly. Tighten your pelvic muscles. Hold for a couple seconds. Then exhale slowly and relax. Repeat 10 times. You'll start to feel something shift down there, like the engine's warming up again. Midday, 8 minutes. Do some light stretching. Move your body a little. Then go into root compression. Sit down. Breathe in. Tighten your pelvic floor as if you're holding back urine. Hold. Then breathe out and release. Repeat 10 times. Finish with 2 minutes of stillness. Focus on your lower belly. That's your center. That's where your strength lives. Evening, 5 minutes. Dim the lights. Get quiet. Be alone with yourself. Now do the 3-yang method. Breathe in and imagine pulling energy from your pelvis up to your chest. Picture warmth building in your belly. On the exhale, relax, but keep that warmth inside. Repeat 10 times. You can finish with a simple circular massage in your groin area. Use a bit of warm oil if you like. Go slow. Stay present. That's it. 20 minutes a day. Nothing complicated. But it works. I've seen this change men's lives. One of my patients, Jack, was 62. Worn out. No energy, no desire. After just 3 weeks, morning erections came back. After 2 months, he met someone new. And 6 months later he said, "Doc, I didn't just get back on my feet. I feel better than I did at 40. So now, it's your turn. If you're ready, drop a comment below that says, "I'm starting." That's your moment. Your line in the sand. You're not broken. You're not too old. You're not finished. You're a man. And there's still fire in you. It's time to light it up. And make sure to subscribe and watch my upcoming videos. I'll be sharing more simple, powerful techniques, natural products, and daily tools that will help you feel strong, alive, and confident every single day.